This year in 2026, I want to get aggressive focusing on stocks that are powering AI. And one reason why a lot of these stocks are already starting to do well is because Jensen Huang, Nvidia's CEO, was on Joe Rogan's podcast and he was talking about how the single biggest bottleneck stopping AI from growing isn't computer chips anymore. It's a lack of electricity, and that tech giants will soon have to build their own on-site power plants, specifically nuclear, just to keep running. So today I'm going to go over 6 stocks that could heat up in 2026, and these are fast moving stocks. These aren't slow moving. There's a lot of volatility with these, so if we can catch the momentum right, we can potentially surf this volume and hopefully monetize from it. But the stocks I'm talking about own the nuclear power and independent energy infrastructure that these desperate data centers will need to buy. So again, to be extra clear, AI needs 10x more power than the current grid can provide. Jensen Huang said the solution is that data centers can't wait for the city to give them power, so they're going to have to build their own mini power plants right next to the computers. So the 2026 catalyst is that these stocks that I mentioned today are the ones that control the nuclear licenses and power plants. As AI models get bigger in 2026, tech companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Google will start signing massive checks to these power companies just to secure their survival. So those catalysts will definitely move any sort of stocks that we can potentially get in. And what better time than now to put these stocks on our watch list?
So the very first stock is ticker symbol SEI. Today, this ran 9%. It's currently $50 at the time of this recording. And this is the only stock I saw with cluster insider buying. There was one actually a couple of weeks ago. The co-CEO purchased about 150,000 worth, nothing too special. Another purchase back in September. And yeah, again, nothing too crazy, but if you're interested, that was the only one that I saw with insider buying. Please always do your due diligence. I could have missed something, but I don't think so. This stock has an ADR of 6. So this is why I said these stocks that I'm going to be mentioning are ones that are very volatile. You're going to see all these stocks kind of move together in themes. And one day this stock dropped negative 14%. So not financial advice, do your own research. But ticker symbol SEI deploys mobile natural gas turbines in weeks versus years for grid connections. Its 900 megawatts joint venture, reportedly with XAI, targets 1,700 megawatts by 2027 and 475 to 500 million in adjusted EBITDA at full deployment. Now, I'm going to go also over the stock with the biggest moat according to Grok, X's AI, and ChatGPT. Now look at this chart. Looks identical, right? Well, this stock has an even higher ADR, average daily range, with an average daily range of 9. This stock ran today 13%. Currently $98 a share. Bloom Energy. Its solid oxide fuel cells offer 90-day deployment and grid independent reliability. A 1 gigawatt AEP agreement of energy purchase and $5 billion Brookfield partnership position it for AI infrastructure with capacity doubling to 2 gigawatts by 2026. I remember vividly China being a theme. I think it was back in 2022 or 2023, right at the beginning of the year, January, and it was like, bam, the Chinese sector was just heating up. This is looking like it's trying to heat up. So that's why I want to put it on your radar. This is ticker symbol NRG, energy. God, NRG. Stupid. Energy. It has partnered with GE Vernova and Kiewit to build 4 combined cycle plants totaling 5.4 gigawatts across Texas and the PJM region. Both are fast-growing data center markets. PJM, it's like Delaware, West Virginia, stuff like that. Ticker symbol VST. Look how this chart looks completely different. And there's relative weakness in this name. Look at how this stock performed today. It's 2.4 gigawatt Comanche Peak nuclear plant licensed to operate through 2053. Recently secured a 20-year, 1,200 megawatt power purchase agreement with an investment grade customer with power delivery ramping to full capacity by 2032. I mean, these stocks have already had huge moves, went from 40 to 165, but this one definitely looks like it's trying to approach support here. And this is the monthly chart. And second to last, ticker symbol TLN, the first mover in behind the meter nuclear powered data centers. TLN pioneered co-location when it sold Amazon a 960 megawatt data center campus adjacent to its Susquehanna, I can't read that, nuclear plant in early 2024. Similar deals are likely in the pipeline, but the best stock, and this stock had a move of 5% ADR4. See, it looks very similar, but the number one stock, according to Grok and ChatGPT, in terms of the widest moat, is ticker symbol CEG, Constellation Energy. It's pending to $26.6 billion acquisition of Calpine would create America's largest power producer, extending its reach into Texas and California, two of the fastest growing power constrained data center markets. And I mean, look at the run this thing has had. Geez, from 35 in 2022, $35 a share to $366 a share. Could be overly extended, could be just the beginning. I mean, if you look at some of these stocks, like let's just say Disney, for example. I was looking at Disney when Warren Buffett sold it. Like he bought it and sold it and made like, let's say a 2x, 3x return, and then it ran another like 10,000%. And so Warren Buffett was talking about, I'm not comparing this to Disney or something like that, but the things that do not show up in accounting are the missed opportunities. And so, yes, it seems overly extended, but for long-term holders, if there's not a bubble, this could possibly be just the beginning. So ChatGPT said the best moat is CEG. Why the moat looks strongest? It's because of this right here. A large nuclear fleet, hard to replicate, long permitting licensing cycles, locked in demand via long contracts. It's been signing a very long dated nuclear power purchase agreements with hyperscalers. Meta 20-year deal and the earlier Microsoft 20-year deal tied to the 3 Mile Island Unit 1 restart. Scale is getting bigger. Constellation's Calpine acquisition announced January 2025, moving through approvals, increases scale and diversification, which can reinforce the moat and earnings power versus smaller peers. Most likely to do super good in 2026. The two that stand out on near-term catalysts are NRG buying a big LS power generation portfolio expected to close Q1 2026 with regulatory approvals in hand. NRG framed it as immediately earnings accretive, which means gradual growth or increase and a growth rate step up. And there's also ticker symbol TLN, very event driven. AWS data center power angle plus acquisitions that Reuters reported management expects to lift free cash flow per share 40% in 2026, but it's still a merchant power story with execution / leverage / outage risks. So as of right now, these are just on my watch list, but that can always change. I could possibly buy these first thing in the morning. If I do buy any of these, I'll definitely let you know, but this is never financial advice. Please, these are only stocks to enhance your watch list. Keep an eye on these. I think this theme makes sense. I don't know if the timing makes sense right now, but if there's a huge pullback in the market, you could possibly already know where you want to get in on any of these names. And again, these might be the wrong names. Maybe there's better names. I just looked for the stocks that had the most potential upside in terms of that average daily range, the most volatility. But again, timing, if we're wrong here, you saw that one stock down negative 40%, 14% in one day. These can have huge moves either way. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Peace.